My earlobes are itchy. Anyway, alright. Hey, hi. Here I am after, well, I was here yesterday, but not for long. Um, it was just a quick video yesterday, kind of to keep you guys informed and let you know what's going on. Um, I wanted to make a video today, not just because Halloween's coming up, um, but I wanted to talk about things that I'm scared of, or um, things that I want to stop being scared of. Um, I know that sounds silly, but we all have things that, like, we spend our lives and, we're petrified by certain things. And I wanted to tell you guys some of the things that, make me really, really, really scared and nervous. Number one, I hate ghosts and I hate haunted things. I know it's fear, and fear could be F everything and run, which would mean fear in my opinion. Um, I don't know. They haunted houses just freak me out and petrify me. I'm scared to death of them. I haven't been in one in a very long time, and it, yeah, they scare me. I'm petrified of them. So that's one thing that I'm really, really scared of, and I don't think that that would ever change. Um, Another thing that I'm scared of is I die in a car crash or a terrorist attack, you know, anywhere, on a plane, a car, a subway, a train, whatever. Um, I think that ever since 9/11, that put me. I've just always been scared that I'm gonna die in a plane crash. Even before 9/11, I always just felt that I was gonna go on this plane and I was not gonna come out alive. And so I do travel, not a lot, but I'm that's definitely another thing that I'm petrified of. Um, I'm also scared that I more of my quote unquote friends turn out to not really be friends. I'm learning that a lot of my friends within the past year or two have really not been my friends. And it's hard because people that you think are supposed to love you and care about you and, do anything for you are the ones that turn around and backstab you. So I think that, me being scared that my friends turning into people that really are not my friends is a legit reason, I think, because of what I've gone through in the past and recently. So that's another one. I'm scared of falling apart from either, depression, sadness, uh, you know, my eating disorder. I'm just scared of falling apart, and I'm scared of that. I don't want that to happen. Um, I'm also scared of being boring, and I know you may not understand that, so maybe I should elaborate on that. But um, like, I just worry that I'm gonna bore people. You know what I mean? Like, especially when it comes to people I love, like my wife. I feel like I'm gonna bore her. Like my partner's gonna get sick of me, or I don't earn enough money, or um, things aren't right, and I can never live up to anyone's expectations. And that's hard because we all wanna we all wanna make the person or people that mean a lot to us proud. I know I do, and I fear that I'm not necessarily doing a very good job of that sometimes. Um, I'm also scared of my wife's to stop loving me. And that kind of all goes like hand in hand with uh like I know I told you guys in the past that my wife was going for a new job, and she got that job, and since then we've been having a lot of problems, and the D word has been thrown around, and that's another thing that I'm petrified of. I'm petrified of getting a divorce. Um, I don't want that to happen. So that is definitely probably my number one thing. So I'm scared of regretting things. I regret stuff I did when I was younger. When I was young and just kind of stupid and naive. But I mean, I'm 31 now, and you know, I don't really regret much right now. I regret stuff I did when I was younger. I think everybody does at some point in their lives. Um, you know, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I I'm petrified of spiders. If you put a fake spider up to me, I don't care if it's fake or not, I'm gonna scream and probably have a heart attack, and my neighbors will probably think that I'm being like killed or murdered. um, I probably goes hand in hand with like ghosts and stuff. Another thing is masks, like not just Halloween masks, but like back in the day, my dad used to put these pantyhose over his face, and it was so freaky and so scary, and I think that tormented me a lot in my life. So I'm definitely scared of that. I know that sounds so silly. Um, I think that I'm also a little scared of the people that I look up to and admire don't want anything to do with me. That's really, really big for me. Like, I worry that, people that I look up to and are like heroes, in my opinion, won't want anything to do with me. Like, there's a lot of YouTubers that I watch and mean a lot to me. I mean, people I'd never even met, but they mean a lot because they're good people and I could relate to a lot of the things that they're saying. Another one of my biggest people that I admire and look up to is Ellen DeGeneres. Now, could I ever really have her not want anything to do with me? Probably not, because she doesn't know who I am. Um, would I want her to know who I am, and have I been trying to get my story to her? Yes. And am I scared that my story probably will never get to her? Yeah. Because it's harder than winning the lottery, and it's like shooting in the dark, and it probably won't happen, even though I've made lots of videos and emails and whatnot. But you know um I'm also scared of losing people to maybe a sickness or anything, really. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be anything big. Just anything, you know I'm scared of my cat dying. I know that sounds weird, but I love my cat so much, and like I can't even imagine my life without her. I'm scared of these are some things that we don't even know if exist, but I'm scared of the devil slash hell. I'm petrified of it, In my humble opinion, if the devil, Satan, whatever, you know, you want to call him or whatever his name is assigned, didn't exist, then there wouldn't be so many books and movies about him. And I am not over, I am not really a religious person, but the personal, like, theoretical research I've done on the subject is worse than any nightmare imaginable. You know, like, I don't know. Another thing I'm scared of is I'm scared of getting lost in a foreign country. You know, with tourist packages and all that stuff and not knowing certain languages. I'm fearful of being lost in a foreign country. Snakes scare me. I'm petrified of snakes. I'm scared of losing a limb. You know, I've seen countless stories on Lifetime, TLC, NBC, PBC, whatever. You name the network. There's been a show about, of all ages, shapes, and sizes over the years of of things being amputated, and it it's 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 frightening. I mean, it's frightening to me, and it is the sudden loss of mobility, the imagined disconnected feeling of living without one or more limbs. Like, amputees, in my opinion, deserve the utmost respect and not pity. I am fairly certain that, like them, I would find a way to preserve the quality of my life, but the idea scares the you know what out of me because it just does. But amputees, I, I'm sorry. I am petrified of that, but I think that amputees deserve the utmost respect and they deserve all of that. Um, Let me just say another couple of things. Clowns, I won't panic and sprint if I happen to see a clown nearby, but I can see my throat tighten and I can feel my throat tighten and the hairs on my arms prickle when I see one in person. There's something about, I don't know, the cheer and the brightly painted red lips that gives me like the heebie-jeebies. Surprisingly, like, my fear of clowns became somewhere in my like teen years. Um, like, I don't know, like well before Stephen King's 1990 television show or miniseries It came out. I have enjoyed some comfort in knowing that there are millions of people who have more fear of clowns than I do. In fact, a psychological phobia has even um, has has what the hell was I gonna say? Has even been named for this fear. Like, it's called like colophobia or something. It's like COLROPHBIA. I don't know. It's a clown thing. Public shootings scare me. Out of body experiences frighten me. Being trapped in a car underwater, like the car that I have, and practically every other car in America, is equipped with automatic windows and locks. Um, but I am still frightened by the idea of watching my car fill with water as it sinks while I'm like waiting and struggling to escape. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to that. The last and least thing I'm scared of is dying alone. I personally know of two individuals who were found dead in their homes after weeks had passed. And both individuals died of natural causes. Um, neither of them was particularly uh, distributed. Like, however, the thing they had in common was that they both died alone. I know that sounds crazy, and I know you're thinking, well, we're all gonna die. Yeah, we all are gonna die. But the fact of the matter of dying alone scares me. I know that none of us can predict when or how we will leave this earth and what happens when we leave this earth. I mean, there is no guarantee that We will end our years in peaceful slumber, surrounded by a host of loving, friends and family and animals and cats and cuteness and babies. I mean, I would hope that when my day comes, I would be in a relatively serene place, leaving the world with dignity and pride, and but fear of the unknown is perhaps the world's biggest trepidation and fear. All right, so those are some of my things that I'm petrified of. Let me know in the comments below, what are some of the things that you're scared of, petrified of, freaked out of. It could be something like you're scared of the color yellow. I don't. Nothing seems crazy to me because, I mean, look at the stuff I just told you. So I'm trying to remain positive. I'm trying to remain hopeful for a lot of things. Right now it's a little hard, um, but I love you guys. Peace and love. Be kind to one another, and I will talk to you soon. I'll talk to you soon. All right.